Hi guys, do you have your test coming up soon, and are you using two cars for your test? As in, are you using your instructor's car and are you using your car? Now, if you are using two cars and you can go between both cars and it's fine and there's no problem with the clutch, fine, that's okay. But if your test is coming up and when you swap between two cars, the clutch work is a bit dodgy and it's a bit shaky, yeah, have your driving lesson, whichever car you're going in. If you're going in your instructor's car, don't drive your car from the last lesson to your test, right? So let's just say you've had your last driving lesson on the Friday with your driving instructor, yeah, and your test is on the Monday. Don't drive your car over the weekend if your test is on the Monday, because you want to make sure that you're connected to the clutch where the biting point is in your instructor's car for when you go on the Monday. Obviously practice in your car like all through your driving experience, but don't be worried if you get back into your car and it's a bit shaky for 10 to 15 minutes because you're like, oh, where's the biting point? Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I had a driving lesson with somebody this week, brand new student, and she's not driven for 10 years, right? And it's very interesting because even though she hasn't driven in a car or ever managed to get a full driving license yet, I can see that she subconsciously knows where her biting point is in her old car. Whatever the driving instructor's car, I can see that she thinks that's where the biting point is after all of these years. It's extremely interesting. So she's going to need to learn my car and learn where the biting point is. She's very good. She's very good. We've been driving around, but every time we move off, I can see that she expects the car to move at a much lower place. My biting point is higher than her last car, and I can just see it. Now, obviously, this happens all the time. Yeah. So if somebody goes and drives their car for the entire weekend and then they get back into my car on the Monday, there's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes where they're like, oh, yeah, I need to get used to your biting point again, or I need to get used to your clutch again. And that's normal. That's normal. That's okay. And that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But if you're going to your test on the Monday, yeah, like hypothetically speaking, and your driving lesson, your last driving lesson was on the Friday, just make that the last time. Unless you can swap between these two cars beautifully, you want to go into that test and you want to be super confident, yeah? So if you're going in there and it's a little bit shaky, now I'm not saying for a minute that you're going to fail for this stuff, right? But you might stall more, or you may have an uneven drive just because of the change of the cars. And you want to go into this test and feel really confident, yeah, and just be the best version of yourself, yeah? So if you're just being a bit shaky and a bit stally, not that you're going to fail for that necessarily, unless you stall somewhere really dodgy, like in the middle of a roundabout or something like that, that's different. But you won't normally fail for just shaky driving and stalling in a safe place. But what's going to happen to your confidence if you're driving the car in a shaky way? So just be connected to your car as much as you can, yeah, and just go in there and present as confidently as you possibly can. It's an interesting thing, yeah. But yeah, the smoother drive, the more confident you'll feel, and then you can just concentrate on other stuff. All right, guys, so super quick video for you this morning. Hope you're all well, and I'll speak to you on the next one.